Welcome to CF 2.0 Geek Out, where we deep dive into ClickFunnels 2.0 and how to use it to grow your funnel building business.
Hey, I'm Susan.
And I'm Andrea.
Come along with us as we learn and discover how to use the new ClickFunnels and how to make it bend to our will. Okay, hello, we're here. We're live.
Yay! Hi.
Welcome, CF 2.0 Geek Out. I'm Susan.
I'm Andrea.
And we are continuing. We're continuing our funnel hub build. This is part 3. I'm keeping track now because we got part 1, part 2 under our belt, and this is part 3. We're going to continue kind of outlining our page. And but first, I wanted to give you guys an update of something that they've added into the backend, a capability. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll just get into it. We're going to be on for like about 15 minutes. So we're just going to get through as much as we can.
Yeah,
let us know that you're here in the comments. Ask us questions. We keep an eye on those. What we were having a problem with, if you watched some of our last few episodes, where we were talking about styles, the style editor, applying styles to the pages, and being able to switch which styles are added onto the pages, that was not possible until now. Let me get ourselves situated here with a better view. Okay. Andrea. Yeah.
Just to ClickFunnels for being so responsive, right?
Yeah. They've been super awesome. It takes them some time to get things out to us, but they've been awesome keeping track of all of the issues, all the requests that are being made. And it's really cool to jump into if you have 2.0, jump in. If you haven't looked at this yet, this is where you do this. If you click on help and then you go to have a question, we're here to help. And then over here, this little box pops up. This is where here's my conversations with them. But you can you can search for help. They have a little bit of stuff made for that. But if you have a feature request and you want to click on the give feedback, you can come here and you can see all of the things that people have been requesting, which is really cool. Like, oh, I never even would have thought of that. And you can like upvote it so that, they can see that it's something that people want. You can go and comment on it. So this is really cool. There's a ton of stuff in here and it's fun to read through it. Okay. Side note there.
Yeah.
But
too, I will say that like if you see other people's comments in there that you agree with, vote.
Yes.
I do think that they're looking at them and they are taking them seriously. So
yeah,
that is awesome.
Okay. So what they've given us this past week is the ability to change which style is on your funnels, your pages. And I don't remember at what level you're able to choose that. So we're going to come look at it, but I believe we come to.
Oh, and we did get confirmation that it's a site, and then each site has a page, and the page has the site and the theme go hand in hand. Keep me honest.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for as of right now, it's a 1-to-1. Every theme has a style. Every style is associated with a theme. Mm-hmm. Eventually they want to bring in the capability of having multiple styles, but that's not possible yet. And then what Andrea said. Okay, I'm looking at, so we go to site overview. So we're over here on the sites and funnels menu, and then we're in overview, and then we want to go to the settings button here. Mm-hmm. And then on this page, we have, if you scroll down, so this is at a site level. So before we weren't really able to assign a style, like one of the other styles, like if you go and create your own style, it wasn't letting you switch it over to that one. It was like just letting you use the default style for whatever theme you installed. But if you scroll down here to advanced settings, there's now this style and you can choose, see now my custom one that I made shows up here. So you can choose which style you want associated with the site. I'm still going to be asking them to see if they can give us the capability of choosing this. I don't know if this is in the plans or if it even makes sense to do, but for me, when I am on my page And maybe it's actually not even necessary. If you're able to select it here, I still was wondering, like, why can't we just have, let me go into our page that we're working on, but why can't we just have the ability on a page level to select which style I want to be able to apply? But
I think the reason is for that, Susan. I could be wrong, but I'm wondering if the reason for that is because you have multiple pages that are part of a site.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's, yeah, go ahead.
It makes sense to not have that capability. So now that we have the ability to choose the style for my site, like that site should have, like everything should have the same style theoretically. But again, it depends on what you're considering a site, because if a site is my business and I have multiple products under my business, each one of those products could have a different style. So again, I go back to this, like, well, what is a site? Is a site my business, or is a site just a site for my one individual product? And do I need to have multiple sites if I have multiple products under my business? Right?
I can't imagine that it'd be the product. Yeah.
That's where I'm now like, okay, well, I still don't understand where they're going with this, but I think time will tell. And as they continue to use it themselves and they're like, well, this doesn't make sense for our own stuff, it's not going to make sense for other people either. I think they're going to work out the kinks here. And it might be just that I don't fully understand it still. So, and to be fair to ClickFunnels and the team, they haven't I wouldn't say they haven't had the chance, but they haven't taken the chance yet to explain that to everyone using it. So we're still just trying to figure it out based on what we see. And I'm confident that once they do take the time to explain that to us, it's going to be like, oh, okay, duh, that makes total sense. So, okay. Oh my gosh, time flies by so fast. So let's dive into this. Let's see how far we can get. We left off, we've got our like header logo area, and then we have our navigation, and we're just funnel hacking Russell's Marketing Secrets Funnel Hub. Okay. So now we're into the hero section. Oh, and we have a pop-up, an exit pop-up. So we don't have content yet to load into this, but we know we're going to have some sort of hero section. I'm going to add in maybe like a 2-column here just for a placeholder. This is going to be a large section. So again, I'm a visual person. So if I don't have something loaded in here, I still need to know that there is like going to be a big space here. So I'm just going to put in some padding for now. All right. What else should we drop in here? Should I drop in elements at this point, do you think, Andrea? Okay, let's do that. Okay, now my visual heart is happy. Okay, so we're gonna have an image, some sort of image on this side. We'll have the headline, subheadline of sorts here. Oh yeah, I know, sometimes I just zoom through this. So, I mean, this is all up for change once we actually start loading stuff in here. So should we say, okay, what capabilities do we have now? Let's see what happens. Okay, so I opened up the row settings width. So right now it's not like cranked all the way max. It's sitting right here in the middle. So we do, I don't know if it's actually doing, I don't know. Let's just go full width. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if section might have some padding though. There we go. Yep. Section had 15 padding on it. So I'm going to go to column settings, which is also cool. We have a column settings button. We don't have to go up to the top to get to the column settings. I love that. Okay. So yes, we have 16. Let's see. Oh, there's still a tiny bit. Oh, but hold on. We might have some padding. Yep, we still have 15 more on the row. So we don't have to use CSS for that anymore. We can go edge to edge. So there are multiple places where you have to go and adjust that padding. So there was the row padding, the section, and then the column. And then, yeah, so that is awesome. So we've got it all to 0. Okay, yay. All right, so we're just gonna leave that as is for now. So that's our hero section. And then are we gonna put on here some sort of another section? Maybe not quite like oh, it is. I always think of this, like they did this really well, where it's because the image is like popping up over the section. My mind thinks of this as like a little, like this whole thing is like an overlay, but it's really not. This is an entirely different section. Okay, so we're gonna pretty much just, we're gonna do what they have. So we'll need to have another section here. So, and these are the same thing. So this button, this image, and this button, they're all leading to the same thing. It's go sign up for the newsletter. And I think even when I clicked on his picture itself, it opens up the pop-up for that. Okay, so let's add that in. We got the 3. So we've got the image of the newsletter. We have the button here. Okay, so we know it's a button. And then, oh, so yeah, I can kind of see when we were dropping that in there for some reason. Was it because I was on, I don't know, what menu was just open? Oh, I was adding a new element. Yeah, it comes over the page, which is weird. But when I click on like any other settings, even the settings for elements, it does slide it over. It's only when so that's probably something we need to like point out, like, hey, this isn't going to work for us. Because I barely was able to drop once I grabbed it, the menu went away. It's adding anything. Yeah, I just clicked on add row, add section, add element. It's the add action. And I kind of wonder, like, I don't know, do we like that or do we not like that? And I think me using it is going to, maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to add in just a subheadline here. Okay, so we're going to just find out real quick if we can put an icon on the button, right? Icon before, icon after. It doesn't really matter if we take the text out. And then we'll put an icon in before, and we can do an icon picker, and we'll just find an arrow. Oh wait, they do, is it, I don't know, I'm not seeing, what's that called? Yeah, there we go, caret. Button like what he's got on there. Okay, so I clicked on that, but it's the same color, so we want to change the color. We've got that. Icon size. Something like that. And then you got all the button settings, right? So we've got okay, so I was looking for this. That's why it was taking me a moment, and I was pausing. I was like, okay, now where are my styles? But they're right here. I can choose 1, 2, or 3. Right now it's just the shadows that are different. This is our style. We went and edited the default style. And I guess we didn't change the colors of them, so we can do that later. But there's our button. We could go in and like probably mess with padding, add a border. I don't have borders. We can do override, and then we can do like, we're gonna add a border, and then we're gonna add like a white, maybe not a white, like a light blue. Let's just do that for purposes of being able to see it. All around it. Not sure why we're not seeing it. Oh, maybe I just didn't. Oh, maybe I didn't enable everything. I don't know. That seems like that's on and that's off, right? That's on. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work either way, whether I have it highlighted. Yeah, that would be selected because that's the selection. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, I just needed to click on that again. So there we go. I just needed to click on this. Even though it looked like it was already selected, it wasn't selected. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back. We'll keep working on this until it's done. But let us know if you have questions. Let us know if you want us to cover something specific, and we will check comments and we will answer questions. All right. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys next week.